Hello, we are delighted to have you here. This is the Street TV Zambia, the television for the people, keeping you with sports news, entertainment, education, and many more other entertaining programs on your fingertips. Always remember, there is no better place to be more than this one. If you are new here, please subscribe to our Facebook page and YouTube channels for quality, reliable, and verified news. And now, the top stories making headlines. Cases of rape, defilement, and murder is still on the rise in our country. President Hakainde Hichilema conducted infrastructure tour across 4 public universities. Ministry of Agriculture in Lusaka has been focusing on strengthening the agriculture sector through various initiative programs. Latest news across Africa. The Zimbabwean courts denied bail to anti-government protesters. In sports news, Athletics of Zambia elected its new president. To present top stories making headlines, my name is Mureya Abishai. And now, the details of our latest top stories making headlines. The heinous reports of rape, defilement, sodomy, including murder, is still skyrocketing in our country. These reports, they are keeping reoccurring in our compounds, despite the loud cry from the members of the public calling for immediate stop to these acts. It is as though the perpetrators of these criminal activities are on the joyride without any fear of the law. The joining civil organization came together to make a public walk in the streets of Lusaka on 4th of April 2025, calling for an immediate stop to these heinous acts, calling for the law enforcers to increase the punishment to whoever be found or guilty of the act. The joining civil organizations called for stiffer punishment. They requested the government to relook into laws to stop giving police bonds and bails to people who is found doing this kind of criminal activities. On 4th of April 2025, civil organizations, they delivered their petitions to Her Honor the Vice President, Ms. Mutarena Rumango, at the High Court grounds. Ms. Mutarena Rumango acknowledged the receipt of the petitions. Despite all these efforts sending a message to end this vice, still the cases are on the increase day by day, leaving everyone to wonder about what is happening in our land. Zambia is said to be a Christian nation, but the acts and the happenings are contrary opposite. What shall we do then to bring this to an immediate stop? We should not wait until these evil acts of rape, defilement, sodomy, and murder finish our boys and girls. In most cases, the same people who are entrusted to protect young boys and girls are in the forefront committing these crimes. Members of the public, let us mend our ways. Sleeping with your own child cannot make you rich. It cannot even cure HIV and AIDS or cancer. Let it be known that once you are caught or reported to the police, you deserve a stiffer punishment and you deserve to be there forever. On 13th of April 2025, another case of rape, defilement, and murder has been reported in Garden House compound, where a 20-year-old girl is believed to have been raped, defiled, and murdered by unknown people. The body of the deceased was reported to have been discovered in the near bush by the passerby. Later, the police came in to collect the body of the deceased. The members of the public are continuing living in fear. What exactly should be done to bring to an immediate stop of this kind of a criminal activity? Let us be vigilant with the people we are living with. We have to know each one of us who is within our community. Let us protect our young boys and girls from such evil acts. In education news, President Hakainde Hichilema last week embarked on a significant tour across 4 public universities located in Lusaka and Chonge district. The purpose of this visit was to conduct an on-the-spot assessment of ongoing infrastructure projects that aim to enhance the learning environment in these institutions. The tour included stops at the University of Zambia Ridgeway campus, Palavana University, Charimbana University, and the University of Zambia Great East Road campus. At Palavana University, the President, who was joined by the Minister of Education, Honorable Douglas Shakalima, Technology and Science Minister, Honorable Felix Motati, and Lands Minister, Sylvia Masebo, inspected construction works for student hostels and lecture rooms block. During the visit, President Hichilema emphasized the need for rigorous supervision by the university management and the Ministry of Education to ensure the timely and high-quality completion of projects. Later, when addressing the students at Palavana University, the head of state reaffirmed his commitment to safeguarding university land from encroachment and announced plans to provide a solar-powered generator to mitigate the effects of road shading on the campus. The government, through the Ministry of Education, is addressing accommodation challenges in public universities. The Ministry of Education is constructing 58 hostel blocks across 8 public universities, creating a combined bed capacity of 9,280. These are at University of Zambia Main Campus, 22 hostel blocks, 3,520 bed capacity. University of Zambia Ridgeway Campus, 4 hostel blocks, 640 bed capacity. Copperbelt University Riverside Campus, 10 hostel blocks, 1,600 bed capacity. Copperbelt University Michael Chirufya-Sata Medical School, 6 hostel blocks, 960 bed capacity. Murungushi University Main Campus, 6 hostel blocks, 960 bed capacity. Charimbana University, 2 hostel blocks, 320 bed capacity. Palavana University, 2 hostel blocks, 320 bed capacity. Nkrumah University, 2 hostel blocks, 320 bed capacity. At Paul Mushindo University and Mukuba University, 2 hostel blocks, each 320 bed capacity, respectively. These initiatives reflect the government's commitment to strengthen Zambia's higher education sector through improved infrastructure and expanded access to quality accommodation. Picture credits, Nelson Sichilima. And now, latest news in agriculture. The Ministry of Agriculture recently provided an update on the Farmer Input Support Program, FISIP, which aims to provide subsidized input to small-scale farmers to ensure food and income security. The Market-Oriented Rice Development Project, MODEP, in collaboration with the Japan International Cooperation Agency, JICA, is working to improve rice production in the Lukuru district, particularly after the challenges of the 2023-2024 farming season. MODEP has officially registered 3 rice varieties and is multiplying early generation seeds at various research stations. The Ministry of Agriculture emphasized the importance of agriculture business and marketing, focusing on trade, marketing, finance, and overall development of the agriculture value chain. The ministry is actively promoting agricultural mechanization to improve efficiency and productivity in the sector. The Ministry of Agriculture is also working on empowering the small-scale and emerging farmers through SAF, which provides affordable loans for purchasing farming inputs and equipment. Zambia has received advanced drones from China to boost agricultural productivity, demonstrating international collaboration in the sector. The integrated development and adaptation to climate change project is being implemented to enhance community resilience in the Zambezi Basin against climate shocks. And now, latest news across Africa. The Zimbabwean court has denied bail to the anti-government protesters who were taking an active part in the protest which was called on last week by Blessed Geza. The war veteran, Blessed Geza, called the protest for the people of Zimbabwe to protest against President Mnangagwa and his government against corruption allegations, failing to share the natural resources equitably, and for the President Emerson Mnangagwa for failing to fulfill his responsibilities as the president of that country. Last week, the Zimbabwean police rounded up 95 men and women on 31st of March 2025 at a small protest in the central Harare. A protest which was mobilized by a war veteran, a member of the ruling party, ZANU-PF, Mr. Blessed Geza, has been calling for the President Emerson Mnangagwa to resign as the president, citing that President Emerson Mnangagwa is no longer capable of holding the high office of that country. The protesters were charged with breaching the peace and participating in gathering with intent to promote public violence, an offense that carries a sentence of up to 5 years in jail. Major Street in Shenuneso, Matova, said he denied bail on the grounds of public safety, as the release of the 93 will likely cause commotion and allow them to regroup. Those in jail were aged between 20 and 63, and none were employed according to the police charge sheet. 3 other people arrested were arrested before on the similar charges. The day of protest was called in by Blessed Geza, a war veteran who fought in the war that led Zimbabwe to 1991 independence. Mr. Geza claimed that President Mnangagwa is planning to stay in power after his term comes to an end in 2028. President Emerson Mnangagwa took over power from the longest ruler, President Robert Mugabe, in 2017 coup. On the other hand, the Zimbabwean journalist who interviewed the war veteran was arrested and he is still in jail, charged with related charges with the interview he conducted with the war veteran. Blessed Mlanga has been in jail since 24th of February 2025 for conducting an interview with the war veteran Blessed Geza. The interview was seen to be a piece to promote an anarchy in Zimbabwe. In sports news, the elective General Meeting of Athletics in Zambia has elected its new president of athletics. Major Bernard Walia has been elected as the new president of athletics in Zambia. This came in after ending the longest-serving president who was at the helm for 28 years. Mr. Bernard Walia is taking over from Mr. Elias Mpondela, who has been the president of athletics for almost 3 decades in Zambia. Mr. Mpondela broke the record as one of the longest-serving presidents of Zambian athletics. The elections were held at Murungushi International Conference Center on 12th of April 2025, in which the 3 contenders were in the race for the top position, which saw the Major Walia became victorious in the tight race. The contest for the top position was fiercely contested. All participants in the race accepted the final results, which saw Major Bernard Walia as the new president of athletics in Zambia. The outgoing president congratulated the new president of athletics. He wished the new president a success in his new position. Mr. Elias Mpondela was the president of athletics for 28 years. Well, this is only what we had tonight on our top stories making headlines. Thanks for watching and God bless you.